I wanted to check out this movie type heist that happened in Los Angeles. This is crazy. We're going to watch a video right here, give me some detail, and I also found some details about the people involved, tied to gangs and crazy stuff. Let's check it out.
Of brazen armored car robberies on the streets of LA that seemingly couldn't be stopped, and now more than 2 years after the first, most members of the crew are either behind bars or dead. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter joining us now with a look at how law enforcement finally caught up with them.
Mark, detectives dubbed them the Chesapeake Bandits, named for the street where they allegedly gathered to plan their heist, making off with six-figure hauls. The complex case playing out like a made-for-TV movie.
Hey, he's climbing down. He's climbing down. Hey! Hey, get back inside. Get back inside. He's got a gun.
A daring leap from his third-floor balcony with an assault rifle.
Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Stop reaching for it.
Turns deadly as Zeph Rocco grabs for his gun. The recently released body cam and surveillance video showing the dramatic end for a suspect believed to be part of a brazen crew of thieves dubbed...
Now, this guy, Zeph Rocco, he was an East Coast Crip and was in prison for carjacking. So he was already a no-good thug to begin with.
The Chesapeake Bandits, who targeted armored cars.
This group has targeted ATMs and other businesses, including check cashing locations, and the suspects operating by overtaking the armored car driver while they service drive-through ATMs or exit businesses.
The FBI and LAPD piecing together a puzzle that included suspects dressed in painter jumpsuits, often wearing body armor, and armed with assault rifles and zip ties. A Hollywood whodunit of robberies totaling more than $500,000. The crimes committed in broad daylight, from this Brinks truck targeted in front of a Reseda Taco Bell to ATMs and check cashiers in South LA, Hawthorne, and Inglewood.
The victim drivers have been zip-tied and detained as they are held at gunpoint while being robbed.
34-year-old James Russell Davis and his half-brother, Denavius Hobson, believed to be the original masterminds, carefully picking their targets.
In some of the instances, defendants Hobson and his half-brother Davis were observed casing the victims weeks in advance of the robberies.
After authorities nabbed the brothers, they zeroed in on other members of the crew. One found murdered in a field, Rocco holed up in his apartment.
Zeph Rocco, this is the LAPD. We have a search warrant for your location.
His attempt to escape costing him his life. Officers finding his assault rifle, multiple high-capacity magazines, and body armor. Evidence in a complex case ripped right out of the movies. In all, 2 of the suspects are dead, 3 others arrested, 2 of them pleading not guilty and awaiting trial. Davis, though, pleading guilty to robbery and gun charges.
Yeah, one of the suspects arrested, they found him because there was DNA on a glove in one of the getaway cars. This was a well put together heist right here. A string of heists lasting over about 2 years, starting in February 2022. When 3 of the members approached an armored car from Western Union in Hawthorne, and then over the next year, they held up armored car drivers outside of a Bank of America in Inglewood, a 99-cent store on Crenshaw Boulevard, and a check cashing business at the intersection of La Brea Avenue and Adams Boulevard. This is according to an affidavit. This was, like I said, this was well planned, well thought out. They would meet up at a home, and the crazy thing is that some of these members of these of this crew met while they were in prison. So they were in prison already, doing time for whatever they did, and then they formed a heist crew together. This could be a movie, seriously. Somebody better pick this up, you know. But some of the gang members were from West Boulevard Crips and Black Peastone gangs. Now I did a little bit of research. Let's see, West Boulevard Crips. Here's a picture of some members right here. But look, some of their rivals are Black Peastones. I did look. Black Peastones are Bloods. So it's nice to see some unity, at least, right, between Crips and Bloods. But for a common cause that was not good for anybody. Like, and actually, Black Pea Stone, they're originated in Chicago, and if you remember this right here from Training Day, we're in the jungle in L.A., very highly gang activity area in Los Angeles. It was actually some of that part from Training Day was actually recorded there, where the Black Pea Stones are. Yeah, so this was, like I said, this is a well thought out heist, and some of the ringleaders, while they were jailed, they were coordinating this nonsense, and the heist continued. So this went on for a long time. I'm glad that this has finally come to an end, because this is very dangerous stuff right here. Like I said, this is something from a movie right here. I mean, it's hard to imagine that things like this actually happen in real life, but because I seen there was a movie called The Town with who was that, Ben Affleck, and it was kind of like this. They were doing bank heists and robbing armored trucks and things like that. But you only see things like this in movies. But yeah, these guys were armed and dangerous, planning this whole thing for 2 years. It took them to get these guys, so they knew what they were doing. A very sophisticated organization, to say the least. But I'm glad that they are now either jailed, or some of these guys have been killed or are deceased. And it's for the better of the country, actually, especially for Los Angeles. But yeah, I'm going to leave that right there. Crazy story. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Thank you. Take care.